Today, we have something very scary to talk about. Picture the scene. It's a late Friday night after school. You're watching TV, Cartoon Network, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Your favorite? Mine too. Tied with Ed, Edd n Eddy. And then, the show ends. The credits roll. And then, it happens. Okay, for real, these never scared me or anything like that, but go in the comments of any one of these idents, they call it, logos, identification, bumpers, whatever. Find anyone from your favorite cartoon, and you're gonna get a bunch of comments about how scary they were. Do you like Rugrats? How do you spell that? Autocompletes nightmares and crying for this fun little thing. Okay, I guess if you're like 4 years old, I can see this kind of affecting you a little bit, but it goes deeper. You remember Jimmy Neutron? People are scared of. And people are scared of the High on Paul monkey.
Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm not kidding. Look, I was afraid of this stupid thing growing up. Stop drinking her orange juice. People are scared because he has 3 eyes. And my personal favorite, and I just think this one's really cool. Like genuinely, even as a kid, like this one's just cool. What is it about these that are scary? And can I harness that in some way? I don't know. I'm gonna make one. By the way, my name is Kyle Landon. This is a music-based YouTube channel. I make music here, but I also make context for music here. I think I want to sample some of these real quick. Imagine thinking this was scary.
YouTube poop. Where there's smoke, they pinch back.
Imagine, right? Immediately, I thought of this one, which this one definitely is. It never kept me up, but it is ominous, definitely on purpose. It's for everything on Adult Swim, in case you forgot. Yeah, this is gonna go crazy. Where's the skull at? Skull! Please don't. There's some serious stuff going on here. Please don't block this. Skull! We got rare variants. It's just, there's a whole lot to this whole thing. There's a whole wiki. This is one of the cleanest looking wikis I've ever seen. And it's for bumpers and idents and logos. People are so interesting. The William Street makes for an excellent atmospheric key thing. I want it in 3/4 though. Halloweeny. What else can we do? Okay, this idea just popped in my brain. I gotta see it through. You never know. You never know. I don't know. This sounds cool. I think it's one of those things when if you know what it is, then it's funny. But if you don't know what it is, then it's kind of intriguing. You can make a whole sample pack out of this. 5 seconds. There's so many things going on. That's gross. Klasky got a nice swing to it. You like like how it just sort of fades in and out. Cute little key change. You know what's up. I gotta get the Ed, Edd n Eddy thing in there somehow. Okay, I could see how this next one could bother some children. This is actually real. I didn't know you can show that on a Cartoon Network. You could just say it's a paint. When you slow it down, it becomes kind of smooth and peaceful in a way. Interesting. Okay, this actually makes for some good chords. Horrifying. I remember this one. This one's super cool. This is right before you're about to watch the most forgettable episode of Cornel and Bernie you've ever seen. Super cool. You see that, and then you're about to watch Kaput and Zosky. Oh, come on, Sonic. Come on. I like how the ball is panned. To the right makes it scarier. I think we're good here. It's not really a song, but as a demonstration, I think it works. It's 100% bumper ident logo sounds. The next thing I want to do is, as I said earlier, make my own. I'm something of an animator. I want to make a little 5-second graphic or something I would put at the end of my videos, and then make a little sound collage, music, something to go along with it. And I want to capture, without trying too hard, I want to capture that. Just like, I'm just trying to figure out why people think these things are scary. I have a couple ideas. Okay, so this next part was a bunch of unscripted rambling, so I wrote something well thought out instead, and I shall recite it now. There's 3 ideas that come to mind. 1, kids are weird and their brains are weirder. But yeah, sometimes the logos and sounds can be slightly off-putting, like the Klasky one or the AKA one. I can get that. 2, we're not supposed to see these things half the time, because the need to cram more commercials into the airspace means the credits get squished down or sometimes retyped out while a preview of the next thing is shown, and then the production logo is truncated entirely. The rarity of seeing it makes it off-putting. Like, ugh, that was hiding in the show this whole time. Also, I don't think it's clear to kids what exactly they're even looking at. Yeah, Cartoon Network Studios, that makes sense. Klasky Chupo? What is that? We didn't know what production studios were. We just thought everything just came out of Cartoon Network. You know, it's the Cartoon Network. 3, I think there's a hint of loneliness to these logos. It's like, oh man, the show really is over. Now it's gonna be infomercial. It's like that feeling you get when you finish an RPG, that aw feeling, saying goodbye. Nowadays with YouTube and streaming and everything, you don't have to worry about the show being over. But back then, you never knew if you would ever see that episode or even that show again. There was a last time I ever saw Ed, Edd n Eddy played on Cartoon Network, and in that moment, I didn't even know it. Okay, maybe Ed, Edd n Eddy was a bad example, because they did kind of tell us it'd be the last episode, but you know what I mean, as far as just it being broadcasted. Wait. Come on, you serious? In my own little animation, it has to be slightly upsetting in an artistic way, and it also has to make people remember that they're saying goodbye. Oh. Okay, I lied. I'm not an animator. Not like that. But when there's a will, there's a way. So if you've ever looked at my Spotify or anything like that, you may have noticed, by the way, you should do that. I make serious music. And we're trying to get to 12 million monthly listeners, like all the AI ambient artists. And you may have noticed Hideaway Child Records. I also have a website that it used to look better, but all the CSS broke recently, and I don't got time for this. And also it needs to be updated. But it's called hideaway.love because I really wanted to pay more for the love URL. But yeah, Hideaway Child. If you go to the bottom, kylelandon.bsky.social Child Records, all rights reserved, I think. Let's make a bumper, an ident, whatever, a logo for Hideaway Child Records. And let's try to capture the slight eeriness that would keep a child up. We're gonna go on a little bit of a tangent, aka cartoons again. There's an idea that's been sitting in my Google Keep since at least 2018. That's right. I've been wanting to make videos since 2018, and I barely started really doing it for real like 2023. Don't be like me. People come up to me, they're like, your videos are like, you got 100,000 subscribers. If I started back when I wanted to, I would have. If you want to do something, do it now. Take it from me. But the idea, and I didn't even know it was going to be like a music channel, even though I was making music back then, of course. I guess back then I didn't know how to link this all together into music. I found something concerning this. And to my surprise, it's become a little bit of a thing. I think the original site I first found this on is gone, but this remains. I don't really know, like... ATI, aka cartoon. It's the pencil dude, and also there's a graphics card there. This is on the Dream Logos Wiki 30. The background is ATI, aka cartoon, merged with ATI, who supplied hardware for the animators. Because of this, any video game of Ed, Edd n Eddy is optimized towards ATI computer hardware. So this is some sort of creative writing exercise. I get that. You know, it's incredibly bizarre, but, you know, creativity, cool. But you've probably seen it already. Warning, second variant, extremely gory content. Detailed to the point of being realistic looking gash on the character's head. Disgusting subject matter. Oh, there was a lawsuit. This logo is one of the most infamous and scariest ever made. Please do not delete this page. And you know, this would be fine. One person made this up, put it on the internet, you know. It is what it is. But I looked it up, and somehow this random, what if the people that made Ed, Edd n Eddy and ATI graphics cards merged? This has become like a thing. There's multiple videos about it from different people. There's stuff on DeviantArt, and it's just more and more blood every time. Chowder and friends are scared of ATI, aka cartoon, and you can't even tell what's going on there. Is this Halloween enough for you? But it's all based on the graphics card thing from 2 years ago. This has 8,000 views. What? What is going on? I mean, yeah, DeviantArt is I ain't gonna say too much, but this was a month ago. Ed, Edd n Eddy, ATI, and also Xavier, Renegade Angel. I don't see any mention of PFFR anywhere. And then, yeah, they keep adding blood to it. I mean, yeah, here's one on Daily Motion from 2015. This has been a thing for a long time. Here's the scary one. Ooh, Halloween. Okay, I didn't expect that. Halloween, October. Why can't you just add the blood splatter to the regular one? Why does it have to have the graphics card there? I want to make something that some kid is going to see and then dream up in their sick head, you know, oh, what if Hideaway Child Records collaborated with Hostess Twinkies and then there was realistic blood? You know, I want there to be room for that sort of dreaming. Or nightmaring. I don't know how to sketch anything out. I don't know how to storyboard anything. I just have an idea in my head. And that idea is I want the text, Hideaway Child, the driving eyeballs from SpongeBob, to be peeking out. These skeleton hands. It's going to be a bunch of stuff. It's going to be a bunch of like, it'll line up perfectly with the eye. Once the block has been, I'm going to just go for it. I see it in my brain. I see it. So I figured a 4:3 aspect ratio. You know, why not? Okay. Sell cocaine at my house like a farmer. So this isn't looking the most professional. Okay, I just remembered something. This is
Like Madonna, bitch, I'm a farmer. I pick it.
Let me try it. Okay, I was going to throw this in Blender and then use the fracture tool. I was trying something. Man, just you wait till I can actually like hire somebody. You know, you better appreciate this while I'm doing everything by myself, because as soon as I can hire someone, it's over. Okay, my new idea. I'm gonna go ahead and use this flower pattern on my sheet here on my bed. I think that'll make it a bit more personal and interesting to me. Plus, it actually looks nice. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna throw this in Blender, fracture it, see what happens. Also, I don't remember if I stated, that's the Sonic Adventure 2 font. Vip Nagogalia. Going to hit L, delete the eyes. Okay, the dots are gone. So now I can put eyeballs there. But I'm just now realizing I have to take these skeletons that I downloaded and I have to rig them and then I have to animate them. I don't do this. But now that I have the idea, I have to do this. Okay, I have a bone hand. I'm gonna put bones in the bone. Yeah, you didn't think I could do this too, huh? We ain't just music producing over here. This is what happens when you're broke for too long. Learn it all yourself. Okay, I think I did it. We bending bones. We bending bones. Okay, we're in 24 frames, which I think is what most cartoons are, I think. And it seems they average about 6 seconds. So 24 times 6. It's gonna fade in. Let me get the eyes in. All that's left is to get the hands reaching out, grabbing, pulling. Oh, man, I am out of my depth. And then I have to make music for it still. Not bad at all, not bad at all. This 3D stuff's fun. Okay, this might be the first time I've used this video player. Oh, also I added some text on the bottom. So I have a couple of things in mind. Never really done this before, but I do want some sound effects too. I guess I'll get that out of the way. I want little sliding sound effects for the... I just realized I'm looking for slide sound effects. I could just... Oh, my poor microphone. So I figured, let's take my current highest viewed video. No. There it is. No. Let's take the instrument straight out of there. And let's use a C minor chord, because I get a lot of accusations about C minors being overused in my stuff. Next, I want Juicy. I need him. We Nightmare Before Christmas now. I think I just want him to do a subtle little... This is so intricate, but I'm having a really good time. There's a lot of detail for 6 seconds of audio, visual, syncery. Is that a word? Syncery. I almost feel like I might use this beyond this video. And if I really wanted to represent me and everything that I do, you know, as the bottom text says, I want to use a little melody that I wrote that I always wanted to have reoccur every once in a while throughout my discography. So if you've purchased everything I've done off Bandcamp, like I know you have, and listened to all of my albums at least 20 times, you might have recognized this little melody, but I'll play it here. From 2016, off Moondale. There's a bell. Pay attention to the bell.
As her details became clear, my breaths were getting shorter. Her hand was placed on a modest headstone, and as she finally looked...
And then check this out, 2019, Afraid. So I thought maybe, why not use like my favorite instrument ever? Synthvox. And why not just sneak that in there? I think the everything just going silent immediately when it's all building to something and then it just cuts off. I think That is the extra nightmare element that the kids are yearning for. I love that. I think this is it. And so we reach the end of a Kyle Landon video. So sad. But all things must come to an end. So it's time to set the scene again, right? Before I get out of here, what's your favorite production logo? Stupid Monkey? Why? Why are you watching Robot Chicken? Robot Chicken is garbage. So thank you for watching. Go buy and stream my serious music. Follow me on everything. Subscribe to the Patreon or membership for hours and hours of exclusive production content. Kyle Landon forever. Halloween forever. You forever. All right, thank you. Have a good one. So the video ends. The credits roll. And really, all that's left is for it to happen. Let's just see how it goes.
It's me, Danny Antonucci.